hang out with people as much as we can, but more often than not, it's usually these things that we see each other. So, not as much clubbing though. Sorry. I used to have a whole bunch of like glow rings and stuff, but not so much anymore. Sorry. I know. I used to be like the brave king. No, I wasn't. Yeah. Dragon Ball Kai is awesome! Because they're totally like, they're giving it everything they've got. Like Chris Sabat's working on it, and I mean, the lip flaps are perfect. They're cutting out all the crap. Because you could watch like an episode of Dragon Ball Z and you would watch tumbleweeds blow for like 20 minutes. You're like, oh my god. I could have sworn they were fighting for the fate of this planet and they're dust blowing for 10 minutes. And it's just like cut after cut after cut of people looking at each other. Like I read all that crap, so it's like, it's 100 episodes, the whole series is only 100 episodes. So it's awesome. I mean, Chris is really, really putting a lot of effort into it. He's taking out some of the English translations of some of the attacks. So he's actually calling the attacks by the Japanese names and stuff. So it's going to be pretty sweet. Hi, honey. How you doing? Can you hold your belly, please? What's my favorite line? No cake. Just kidding. Just kidding. You can have all the cake you want. Yeah. Somebody give him a hug. Thank you. Hi. Dude, are you a ninja like honey? Are you like an assassin? Because I've always wanted my own like pocket honey that I can just like shake up and throw at people. She's like, you're a lethal weapon? Awesome! I'll pay you later. We're gonna assassinate some folks. Anybody dressed like Edward and Elric. You better put that hood up. Yes, you can burn it. Yes. Right. Yeah.
Do you like mini skirts or seashells?
Can I like mini skirts made of seashells? You would hear that person coming and be like, ka-clang, ka-clang. What's up? I got a mini skirt made of seashells. What? What are you talking about? I'm drinking my coffee. Supergirl. Woman. Gregor.
What is your number one pickup line to pick up chicks?
Lucky you. No. I actually, I'm awful at picking up women. I have a girlfriend, thank God, but like when I didn't, I was absolutely horrible at it. I think I tried to talk to one girl in a bar once that I didn't know. I was like, hi. She's like, hi. I'm like, okay. I usually like talking to people I know. Yes. Yes. Don't they just beat the crap out of each other when you're Klingon? They're like, you're hot. Be my mate. I'm pretty sure if I try a pickup line in Klingon on some chick in a bar, she's going to have me arrested. He's crazy. He's talking to Klingon. How do you know what Klingon is? I just do. Yes, I died brilliantly in Hellsing like 3 different times. Actually, Taliesin Jaffe was the director on Hellsing, and I got brought in for some random part, and Crispin was in there recording before I was, and there was some particular thing where he got into like he hopped into the top of an elevator full of soldiers. And Talison's like, okay, I want you to die as everybody in that elevator. And it was awesome. It was the bloodiest, most awful, death-curdling screams I can come up with. Like, yeah! Just horrible. Oh, my face! You pulled my face off! No, not like that, but yeah, Hellstream's awesome. I actually like watching Hellstream. Dude, that's one of the best things about being a voiceover actor is dying. It is awesome. You ever heard of those things called like scream therapy, where people like go and have therapy where they scream for therapy? That's what we do. We go in and I swear you will see on a script it is like character gets torn in half while being on fire by alien with giant claws. So you look at the director and he's like, okay, so you're walking into this cave and then this giant alien with really big claws comes out and he sets you on fire and as you're burning to death, he chops you in half and then eats you alive. Go. It's awful. Like, this is the worst thing ever. It's awesome. You're all sweaty when you come out. Oh, it's cool. I'm sweating from standing still. It's weird. I have a headache. I'm having like brain aneurysm. Yes.
You always mention how cute Lucy is when you voice act.
I know.
I know you work with her when you do more in Honey. Are there any other roles that you do with Lucy?
Lucy was in Glass Fleet as well. She was in D. Gray Man. She's in a couple other shows. Yeah, I mean Lucy's awesome. Lucy Christian is one of the really talented voice actors.
Does she like directly interact with you in any other different shows, or is it just?
Oh, you mean like at the are we in there at the same time?
No, like when they're together, they have that relation. What about?
I think in D. Gray Man we have lines back and forth. And I mean she's just so good at it's like she's one of those few actresses that just really like every time she's in a show you're like that's Lucy, she's awesome. Yeah, she's great. Yes.
Do you like waffles?
I like waffles a lot. I like waffle syrup even more. Maple syrup. They have really good syrup in Tennessee for any random reason. Yeah? They're like, I don't know, sure. We can get you some syrup. Yes?
Can you tell the pudding story?
The pudding story. No, we were like, yes! Tell the gross thing. All right, raise your hand if you've heard the pudding story. Oh, gosh. All right, so the pudding story, raise your hand if you like Jell-O pudding snacks. Yeah? Okay, raise your hand if you don't like Jell-O pudding snacks. Get out. Seriously. No, so I was going through the grocery store one day, and like, you're going for specific things when you go to the grocery store, but sometimes on your way to get certain things, you'll see something, and you're going to have a random grocery store purchase moment, right? You see it on the thing, and you're like, ooh, Tang! I haven't had that in 9 years, let me have some Tang, sure. Well, that was what happened. I walked past and there were Jell-O pudding snacks. I was like, dude, I haven't had those since 4th grade. I love me some pudding snacks. So I grabbed some chocolate Jell-O pudding snacks in my cart and going home. Awesome, right? So we're watching a movie, my friend and I, and we got all the lights off, the only light in the room in the living room was from the TV. And in the middle of it, I decided to get up to get, a snack and a beverage. And the way that my apartment was laid out at the time was like, the living room was here, and there's the TV, and just inside of the doorway was the fridge. Well, I can't really do more than one thing at a single time, so I'm kind of like watching the movie and doing this action. Did you see that? So I go open the door, grab a pudding snack, shut the door, so, a little bit of light comes in the room when the door's open, but when you shut it, all that's left is the TV. So the pudding snack's there, I peel the top, and in the small amount of light that's coming from the television, you can kind of see the top of the pudding snack, and it looks a little weird, but they're pudding snacks, they look weird, right? Pudding. So I'm like, alright, I'm hungry. So I grab a spoon, stick the spoon in the pudding snack, stick it in my mouth. And I immediately noticed that it's a little rougher than usual. Dare I say, crunchy? I'm like, what the what? Flip on the kitchen light, and the top of this Jell-O pudding snack is solid